Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone or anytime you are coming across this platform, Linda's TV show. If it is your first time and you like what we are doing here, after watching this video, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notifications. In that way, you will be able to know when we upload a new video. I want to appreciate YouTube for creating this wonderful platform which we are using to disseminate information to the members of the public. At the same time, I want to put a disclaimer that here in Linda's TV show, I do not promote violence, I do not promote hate speech, I do not promote misleading information. Myself, I don't like it. We react to all forms of videos. So I also want to remind YouTube that a call for self-determination is never a call for war.
From Benue, from Kogi, as time goes, at times unfolds, you are going to see some of the events that will be coming up from Benue, Igbo communities in Benue and the ones from Kogi. Now, it is a clarion call that every one of us must actually put our interests to. What is it? We have been, shouting and discussing about the level of marginalization that Igbo has been going through. Every region in Nigeria, the federation has 6 states, but it is only the southeast that have 5 states. Now, 3 months ago, if you have been my ardent follower, you will know that I and my team, we actually took a flight to National Assembly with some argument. And what is the argument? That is due, now that Constitution of Nigeria is being reviewed, that it is due that Igbo have their number 6 states. And we talked about boundary adjustment as well. We talked about boundary adjustment that will enable us to bring back our families that were taken away from us. For example, if you go to Edo State has many communities that are of Igbo stock. Many communities that are of Igbo stock. Edo State. And when you visit Edo State and all the local government that these communities are into, you will see high rates and high level of marginalization being mentored on these people. For example, Ibake. Are you aware that most of our communities in those states are not allowed to work in their local government with their Igbo name? If you bear a name that is like SH0CK, they will tell you that you cannot come from Igbo land to come and work in their local government. Then because you find yourself there, for you to work, to gain a kind of job, to gain employment, you must change that your name from Igbo name to Bini name. This is what our people have been suffering. And this is one of the reasons why we are working to see that boundary adjustments are being looked into. Now there is an uproar. People are making a whole lot of noise on the social media because we are talking about Anioma State. We are coming. There is another point that is about coming out, which speaks about the boundary adjustment. That boundary adjustment talks about our people that were taken away from our body to add to a place where they are not being recognized as a woman. So our argument is that our people should be taken back to where they are before the place they are now. We all knew how Ibaki was taken into Edo State. They did not take them into Edo State because Edo did not have landmarks. They did not take them into Edo State because Ibaki are of Edo stock. It is because the former military head of state, military head of what is it called? Regional military head. The person of Egbomudia is from Benin and the mother is from Ibaki. We were all Benden before the creation of Edo and Delta. So at that point of creating Edo and Delta, they worked themselves because the mother is from there. He worked it out with his people to take Ibaki people along so that his two parents can be of Edo State. This is one of the major reasons Ibaki was taken out of Ekaland to be added into Edo State. That is, by the way, by the time National Assembly will be addressing the issue of boundary adjustment, we will be talking more about some of our communities that were taken away from us, because the document is already submitted. We are already making case. The document is already on the desk. We are still going back to the Senate to still continue where we stop. Let me tell you, when we say we are out to reunite all our families, we are not just joking. Most of you who see our move to be social media move, I think by now it is already done on you that these guys are not playing. I might not be influential. I might not have the money the way you think that the money is there. But I know no matter what as far as there is life, I can express myself. So I'm using this medium to still draw your attention to the fact that we just started. Now you just had a word only from Senator Ned Nwoko. You are shivering. Most of you are raising up propaganda, trying to fight the noble cause, the noble argument that he's making. Now, we are coming up. By the time we get to the point where a document will be read about boundary adjustment, I know most of you will stage war. I know most of you who are the enemy of Igbo, we stage what is called war. But that is not what we are saying. The truth is that we are in democracy. Everybody has right to express his or her right. Everybody has right to express his or her right. It is only when what you are fighting for it is right that you call it your right. So Anyoma State is overdue. We are not the first to stand up to begin to call for the creation of Anyoma State. It started from our forefathers, the person of Mary Sosadebedem and so on and so forth. But because our people are not well, calculative in politics, they fail to understand that those who are kicking against the creation of Anyoma State are actually kicking against our well-being as a people. And they are actually kicking against our position in Nigeria politically. Now let's assuming that every one of us now throw our way to that of Olu State. I will tell you that the Awusas and the Fulanis and the Yorubas will be so glad to join hands to support that bid to get Olu State. And I will tell you one or two reasons why they will do that. Now, Anambra, Enugu, Imo, Ebonyi, and Abia is a 5 eastern states, no doubt. And everyone politically understands the population of this political strength of these 5 states. And they know for sure that what Igbo is lacking as far as political space in Nigeria is concerned is population. And going out of the 5 states to get more land mass and population to add to the 5 states will bring relevancy into Igbo political space. And that is why most of them have those they are paying to work against this Anyoma State creation. They can easily support that of Olu State because they know it still remain within the 5 eastern states. So the voting strength did not increase. The voting strength did not increase. So if Igbo decided to have 7 states within the 5 states, they can approve it because they know politically when we talk about number, the number still remain the same. The reason why the Northerners have edge over every ethnic group in Nigeria because of their landmass and their population, their presumed population. But I'm here to tell you that is fighting the cause of this Anioma state, that there are so many things you fail to understand about this movement. When Anioma state is carved out, it can never be taken to South-South, because South-South can never be 7 states. Are you getting my point? So Anioma state, and just as you see the proposed letter which Ned Nwoko made, is telling you that it is going to balance the equity of the injustice about Igbo not having 6 states like every other region. So what did you get from that point? It's simply telling you that Anioma state is coming to make Ali Igbo nation, to make them the number 6 state. So if you are from Anambra, Enugu, Ebonyi, Imo, and Abia, and you are among those who are kicking against the Anioma state creation, you are one of the enemies of Igbo. Please help me and share this video. You are one of the enemy of Igbo. Reason why? Because you want Igbo to remain within that confine of that 5 states. You don't want us to excel. Now, if they are not going to give Anioma state, instead of approving Olu state, we should go to Adada. We have many communities, Igbo communities in Benue and Kogi, that can form a state. These are some of my arguments. And when you look at the document I and my team submitted to the National Assembly, you will see us. There is a map. We go to the extent, listing some of the mineral resources, things we have that can enable us to build a state of our own. We are not joking. We are not joking. Most of you who are on the social media for propaganda, I'm not part of it. I am not part of it. Please, if you are hearing me and you are on this program, I want you to share this video. Share this video to some different platforms for our people to actually know what we actually say. Anioma state can only be added to the 5 Eastern state to make it number 6 state. Are you listening to me? Benin people and Urobo people are already crying because they know where we are going to. They know where we are going to. When we started talking about unifying Igbo, unification of Igbo, when we started making conference, the conference we have at Asaba by February, last February, and some of the series of meeting and engagement you see us bring on the social media is what is giving birth to some of the realities that is face to face with us today. Some of you who are there saying that whenever you hear me talk about we need fund, we need this, you said you are just doing that to enrich yourself. I want to tell you, if you have added 5,000 or 1 naira to what we are doing, this is the result of that, your commitment. What you are seeing today, it is the result of your commitment and your support to this move. We have a lot of program. We cannot put our 5 fingers in our hand, in our mouth once, one after other, one at a time. 1,000-mile journey, start with a step. I am not being perturbed. I am not being moved. But whatsoever believe that anybody might be seen, let it be of a negative. But one thing I know for sure is that I am rightly in the right direction. The cost to unify Igbo is also inclusive in the creation of Anioma state. The cost to bring Igbo together is also inclusion of a new state that will make Eastern State the number 6 state. We need to put our senses together so that we can reason together. Any man who is writing anything negative against Senator Ned Nwoko is an enemy of Igbo. And I want to tell you this. And if you come up and you see such write-up, and you did not fight against that write-up, you are among those who doesn't want Igbo to move forward. Did you know that the population of Igbo outside the 5 eastern states is even more higher than the population of the Igbo in the 5 eastern states? Did you know why they did that? They want us to remain minority in a place where we are majority. When somebody like me is talking, you might not agree to the terms I'm coming with because I don't have money to do giveaway. You might not buy into my idea because I don't have a convoy that will make you see me as Odogu. You might not believe what I'm saying because you are taking me to be a riffraff. But permit me to tell you that I mean so well to Igbo. And every of our work is to see Igbo come together. I am from a Kalan. I know what I have gone through since I started this message of bringing Igbo together. Even from our brothers from Ekaz, our relatives from Ekaz, even from our brothers from Anambra, Igbo, and Enugu. A situation whereby somebody will look at you and you want to talk down on your effort so far. You want to talk down on your effort so far. I still want to say it to your own hearing. If you want to believe what I'm saying, that the beauty of this struggle lies in our unity. The beauty of this struggle lies in our unity of making Igbo what it should be. The beauty of Igbo lies in agreement that we have as a people. I watched a video from one of our brother called Smart that lived in the US. Smart is from Abafu. And if you are from Abafu listening to me, you will know that Smart has done more evil in Abafu land than good. He has a political interest. He bought tickets from one party to another. He thought coming from US to join Nigeria politics because he's from US, he has his way the way he wanted. Now he did not have his way the way he wanted. Everybody becomes his enemy. It is time, Igbo. It is time, Igbo. It is time to come together to get that which rightfully belongs to us. When you look at me, I am having sleepless nights, thinking of the next step to take. I am having sleepless nights, thinking of the next step to take. A lot of things have been going on. It's not everything I saw that will come on the social media to tell you people. I have been on occasion. Somebody unleashed DSS to me and Almighty that DSS should bundle us. What is our crime? Because we are preaching Igbo unification. But to the glory of SH0CK, we were able to handle that situation. Are you listening to me, my people? We need to come together as one big family and begin to get things right. Whether you like it or not, nobody will do it for us if we fail to do it. Whether you like it or not, nobody will do it for us. Now we are planning to go back to the Senate. We've been to the National Assembly, and the effect of our visit is what you guys are seeing. what we say we do, that is what we do. By the special grace of SH0CK, our work to get a normal state created is still ongoing, but we still need your support. We still need your support. Because of the hatred that has been implanted in you, you don't live to see anything good in anything we do anymore. Whatever thing you hear or do, you see it and call it evil. Why is it like that? Our state is good, but I think the best state we need now to complement the one we have already is a normal state. It should be a state outside the 5 existing already states. 5 already existing states. Not creating states inside the 5 existing states. You still keep us at the same spot. Still keep us at the same spot. So most of us who are yet to understand the game that is being played are the one fighting against the move to create a normal state. When you come to Delta, are you not aware that it's going to be a very good thing that India and Normal State have their own state? You can go to Delta State and see how the system is being run. Who are the people that are claiming to the ownership of Delta State? Is it Anyoma people? The answer is no. The video you saw at what is it called? The video you saw making round while Uhobo people calling for Anyoma, creation of Anyoma State. Did you know what actually transpired? It's not everything we are going to be saying here. Anyoma State creation is a goal. Anyoma State creation is a goal. Why is Anyoma State creation? Let me tell you, the document which we submitted to National Assembly, and we handed over part of this document to Ned Nwoko as senator representing Anyoma. Those documents, you will see 2 documents. One is boundary adjustment that will enable our brother that were taken away from us to come back. Another one talks about this state creation. We need it. And if you are from Ikaland, you are from Anyocha and Kwale, and you are among those who are fighting the creation of Anyoma State, let me tell you, you are not doing anybody, but you are doing it to yourself. It will come to a time you will eat your eyes. You eat your eyes. Support the bid to get us the Anyoma State, to make it the 6th eastern state, to balance the equation of regional state numbers. Is that too big to ask? The answer is no. Is that too big to ask? The answer is no. Are people who are what is it called? Who are supporting that of Olu State? I am not against you, but I still want you to get the point that Anyoma State will do better than Olu State in upgrading and uplifting the position of Igbo as far as Nigeria is concerned. Because what makes the Awusas more what is it called? To have edge over every other region in Nigeria, it is their landmass and it is their population. They fought Igbo to a point that they took a better part of Igbo out of Igbo politically, and nobody is clamoring. Nobody is, campaigning against that move. It all started when the Ndi Edo were crying about the marginalization being meted against them by the West. Because the those was actually with the West, the Yorubas, who are their kings and their siblings and their uncles. At that point, they felt that the West was actually marginalizing them. But they played the politics that helped them to give birth to the Midwest. Midwest was created to complement whatsoever stand that Benin people have. Are you getting me? So, at the point of creating Midwest, they understood that the Benin people are very little, they are very small. They can't be a region. So, what did they do? They have to take from River Niger, cut a better part of Igbo land out of Yoruba and Isoko to add them to Benin so that they can make them a region. That was the journey of reducing the population of Igbo. And our people did not understand it. On the part of Gowon, while he was having his loghead with Ojukwu, you heard it in one of his press briefing that they are going to create core states. Creating core states was actually another part of dividing Igbo the more. A better part of Igbo community was also ceded to North Central, Benue, Kogi, and so on and so forth. At that point, people thought it is normal, but they were unable to see the future of what these men are doing to Igbo. Today in Nigeria, we are being seen as a minority. Today in Nigeria, because we have accepted the game they played on us, we are fighting each other. You see somebody whose name is okay fighting somebody whose name is Ishoma, that they are not one. You see somebody whose community name is Akuma Zumwata fighting somebody whose his community name is what is it called? What is it called? I'm looking for a better Igbo name. Ukwane. That they are not one. The reason is because we have accepted that division that the enemy placed on us. Are we not? Is our eyes not open? Somebody like me, I did not go into this movement because I actually know how to talk. It is out of what I have experienced and the kind of pain that experience gave to me that pushed me into this movement. I started calling for Igbo Unity 2018 till today. Igbo TV was not my first page. You can go and verify. So, the journey to making Igbo minority in Nigeria did not start today. And I think it's time Igbo begin to work together to regain their glory. And the number one step of regaining that glory is allowing a Neoma state to scale through. If we push our friend to this Olu state, we are still making ourselves minority in a place where we are majority. The number within the 5 eastern states is already secured. Olu state will not increase the number, the population. Olu state creation will never increase the land mass, the population. So take these 2 points home. But when we create states, another state outside the 5 already existing Igbo states, what does that mean? It will gain us more population, it will gain us more land mass, it will gain us a lot of access to those things that our enemies are fighting against us. These are why we must all put our hand on the desk to work for the unity of Igbo. Another state is a goal. If you are listening to me, begin to preach it, begin to share the program on different platforms. Our people need to begin to understand the need to come together as one big family. Our people need to begin to understand the need to begin to come together as one family. I mean it and I mean it. Are you getting me? Let us leave pride and ego alone. When we consulted the help of a lawyer to work on some of the documents that we submitted at the National Assembly, a lot of folks who presume to be working with us call us name. They said we don't know what we are doing, but today most of them are claiming to be the owner of the program. But that is not my concern. My concern is let our work speak for us. Igbo need another state outside the 5 already existing states. If Enugu is divided into 2 to create 2 different states to make it Igbo, a southeastern state have 6 states, of which benefit is that going to give to Igbo? When we talk about numerically and every aspect. Now, when we talk about the IQ, I'll still repeat it, the northern region are having it all way long because of their position, landmass, position, population. Not because they know the best. And that is why whosoever that want to contest on any whosoever that want to contest on any, what is it called, on any federal position, you must go to the north because they believe that is where the position, where the population is. Are you getting me? The north people, if you want to become a president today, you run to the north to consult them. You are not running to the north to consult the north because they are more intelligent. You are running to the north because of their voting strength. You are running to the north because of their population, not because they know more than you. Not because they know more than you. So we need to begin to work together to begin to call our families back. To get our families back. Those areas that were teared out from us, to begin to return them back. Now when we succeed doing all these things, you will get the point now that Igbo will rise again politically. Our strength will rise again. We won't be taken for just a play anymore. So we must come together as one big family. This is me, Oyemwamado Kainebi. It's been long, though we have been working on a background. There are some men that we have been meeting of late who doesn't want what we are doing to be coming on the social media for now. But we have a lot to share to you guys when the due time come. I remember my humble self, Oyemwamado Kainebi, the only one Burubu in kids in Igbo. I am not bragging. If I had to brag, I brag on the support that Igbo entirely is giving to me and my team. But let me say this, that whether the devil likes it or not, we are going to triumph over our enemies. This is what I have to say this morning. We are going to triumph over our enemies.
Power off.
We are going to triumph over our enemies. Yesterday I shed tears. I am not just telling you shed tears. I cried like a baby yesterday after listening to some of the posts and comments made by our people. I cried because these men are wallowing in ignorance. I cried because Nandea, I saw you chopota nke bụ eziokwu gbasara anyị nwa as ndị Igbo. Let me tell you, brother, your support is needed. Ajay nwanne mmadụ go best. So Anioma State is the best thing that will ever happen to those, the Anioma people in Delta, Anioma people in Edo State, and our brothers in Anambra and Southeast. If you are not supporting this move now, you are an enemy of Igbo. You are an enemy of Igbo. So I put it to everyone who is supporting us, sharing every of our material, commenting, making sure that our posts and programs go viral. I'm here to tell you that SH0CK will bless you guys richly. To everyone who is in support, I want you guys to go on Senator Ned Nwoko page. Begin to shower him with more encouragement. Though we will be going back to Abuja to meet him with other of our representatives. But notwithstanding before then, we still need you guys to go on his page and begin to show him how happy and glad you guys are that somebody like him has taken up the program. When we visited his place, I and Almighty, he gave us an audience. We sat for an hour. After discussion, we handed the document to him, and he told us that he had an interest, that he has been taking move on that note. And I'm happy that at the end of the whole thing, he has already come out to begin to make a case with regard to that. So, as you all know,
it has been said that the national anthem has been changed. The old one has been brought in as the new one. Then the new one has been regarded as the old one. One thing about this thing is that, you see, I've always told you people about Tinubu's administration. What I understand about the change is not about the change per se, or that there is one particular reason for bringing it. It's all about personal vendetta. Tinubu and Obasanjo have been having a running battle over the years. They don't agree. So anything that Obasanjo did, Tinubu has always found a way to rubbish that thing. Remember when he was the governor, Tinubu, Obasanjo seized his local government fund, about 14 billion. And now that Tinubu has got into office, he now sees anything Obasanjo did as a way to get at him. If not, there is no single other reason for removing that national anthem. Because it was the Obasanjo that brought the new one into effect in 1978, before he left office as the military head of state. The question Nigerians should be asking Tinubu, both the old and the new anthem, what is wrong with them? Tell us that overriding reason, if not for this personal vendetta. And this thing has been going on among the people from the southwest. It has been there over the years. People are not reading meaning into all these things. Look at it yourself. It was the southwesterner, Wole Soyinka, that stopped Obasanjo from becoming the United Nations Secretary General. The man was almost, in fact, he has almost gotten the job until Wole Soyinka mounted a campaign all over the world against Obasanjo, and that truncated it. Well, Awolowo should have been the president of this country in 1979. Who truncated it? People from the southwest. You know all of them. People should remember that Wole Soyinka has always criticized every governor that came in, both military and civilian, including Obasanjo. But ask yourself, why is Wole Soyinka in bed with Tinubu now? Does any of you know what is behind it? All of a sudden, Wole Soyinka is now supporting every evil concerning APC. You ask yourself, what is the reason? It is because of this same hatred I told you about. It's not about old age. People say senility. No, Wole Soyinka know what he's doing. There has been that age-long relationship with Tinubu and Wole Soyinka over the years. In fact, at a point, it was reported that Tinubu gave him money. And so, because of that, his conscience has been bought. His conscience has been bought. That is the man you regard as Nobel laureate. Who's supposed to be the conscience of this nation today? His conscience has been bought. So everything Tinubu does now is okay. The way Tinubu came into office is okay for him. Let such a thing happen anywhere else. You see Wole Soyinka. So this is what I'm telling you. Go back to history. The reason why these people have not agreed among themselves, it was a curse rendered by Alaafin Araoye. When they betrayed him, he said that they will never agree. In fact, while the man was raining the curse, he spread his two hands like this. Through one evil corner, I was splitting it all over the place. He said, as this thing they scatter, and so they go scatter. They will never agree. And as he was saying, it was matching a calabash. And he said that this calabash they scatter, and so they go scatter. They will never agree among themselves. They will always quarrel and fight among themselves. go back to his since that country now. Have they agreed? Have they agreed? The most deadly ethnic and intra-ethnic war was fought in this Southwest among themselves. I'm talking of a war that over 1,006 intra-ethnic war. 1,006 fought in a particular region, the same ethnic group. From Kiriji War to Jabu and the Iba War. Go and check. These are the same people that are telling you that they know this. It's not because we have not been given opportunity to go into their history. Then Nigeria will know where the problem is coming from. Each time we want to get to somewhere, it is this time that will truncate it. Remember, Ojukwu and Gowon went to Aburi to sign an accord. Accord would have saved up from that civil war. An accord, Aburi Accord, they have already signed. When Gowon came back, it was people from the Southwest who told Gowon, don't agree with this accord. No, Ojukwu has played you. He has used the process to play you. Don't agree. And because of that, Gowon reneged. And Ojukwu said on Aburi I stand. That was what caused the war. That Aburi Accord would have saved them. And go and look at that Aburi Accord. Is what we are going back to today. It's the same thing we are fighting for today. The same restructuring. The same regional autonomy. That was what Ojukwu and Gowon agreed in Aburi. When he came back here, the people from the Southwest, the civil, they truncated it. They truncated it. Unfortunately, Nigerians have not asked the questions. What is your mission in Nigeria? Whenever we want to move forward, these same people will truncate it. And they will not look for a way to shift it to one particular ethnic group, as if they are the problem. Who brought Buhari into office? For selfish interest, nothing else. Tinubu said that it is only Buhari that will defeat Jonathan. That was why they bring him to come and lead, to come and say, no, it was for him to defeat Jonathan because he had popularity in the north. Look at what is going on. Nigerians are not asking questions. I am telling you that if Tinubu have the opportunity, he will remove Obasanjo's photograph in Aso Rock, so that he will be the only Yoruba man that has become president of Nigeria. That is how vindictive these people can be. Obasanjo cried that Abiola is not the Messiah that Nigeria is waiting for. He said it. Who truncated Abiola's president? Was it coming from the same Southwest? Who went to tell Abacha, don't allow him, don't agree, or don't give him. Go back to history. You can see a record of infamy. Somebody just wake up because you want to show that yes, you are not the president. So, and they are even among themselves. If people cannot settle among them, how can they settle with you? They will deliberately find a way to put up a fire between two ethnic groups. When they fight, they will go and dodge. Meanwhile, they are the one that started it too. The coup that started all this problem. Go and check Adele Mogu's book, Why We Struck. It was organized by the Yoruba, but they are shifting it to the Igbos. That is why they not hate the Igbos, thinking that they are the one that carried out the coup. Meanwhile, there are documents to show that the Igbos were not even in the know. That coup was organized to free Awolowo from Calabar prison. But now it has become an Igbo coup that made them to be thinking that the Igbos did it, the Igbos did that. We are saying this so that Nigerians will know the truth. There was no reason to change any nationality except because it was brought in by Obasanjo. And his kinsman felt that no, it cannot be Obasanjo. It should be me. That's why he brought that in. I was that if he doesn't like the two anthems, why can't he ask people to bring a new national anthem? Since you want to build a new Nigeria. Yeah, that's how he told us he built a new Lagos. Meanwhile, we could not see anything. We could not see anything that he did in Lagos. Propaganda.
Thank you so much, my wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.